Hello, friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Tarot Readings Live. Today is Tuesday. It is May 21st, 2024 at 5 p.m. Pacific time. I want to welcome you here. Thank you so much for being here today and joining me, helping to support this channel, and also just to interact. It's always so much fun when we're allowed to interact with each other, which just doesn't happen with posted videos, of course. Well, sometimes in the comments, but that's not very frequent, is it? I want to thank Aries 11, Alexis, and Girl 21 Country and Sandra for being here thus far and contributing to the live stream via Super Chat or Super Sticker. Really appreciate you guys here. We're going to get started with some readings. I'm just writing down names. We're going to get started with some readings very shortly here. What else did I want to say? You can also ask questions about the new moon in Sagittarius. I'm sorry. Let's rewind that. You can also ask questions about the full moon in Sagittarius that's happening on Thursday. You can see what brilliant ideas you need to pursue from the inside or release and let go or open up to something new. I did a full-on video on the full moon in Sagittarius on my other channel at Transcendent Astrology and Tarot. So if you are interested in that, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching this on replay, you can always go to that channel afterward and view the Sagittarius full moon video. All right. So we're going to get started with some readings. We've got Aries 11 who came up first. Messages from AD. Thank you. Let's do that. AD's higher self, AD's guardian angels and spirit guides. AD from your highest spiritual space. What do you need to say tonight to, wow, that one came flying out. I'm trying to be strong and fight my feelings for you. I'm trying to be strong and fight my feelings for you. AD, what else do you need to say to Aries 11, please? I wasn't sure how my life would have changed had we continued the connection. This is all about resistance, to be honest, with AD. It's a lot about resistance here. AD, what else do you need to say to Aries 11? Are you going to reject me? Are you mad? Yeah, more reasons for resistance. It's just this sense of delay, this sense of resistance coming from AD. AD, what else do you need to say to Aries 11? I've had a sudden realization about my life and about our connection. So again, there is this sense of push-pull on the interior of AD right now. It's just this, I don't want to feel this way. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure about the past, but now I'm afraid that if I come forward, you're going to reject me. So there's just so much push-pull and resistance on the part of AD with this connection right now. Okay, so Alexis, messages from my guides as to what's occurring right now on the journey. Okay, sure. Let's do that. So we're going to get that for Alexis here. So Alexis's higher self, Alexis's guardian angels and spirit guides. What does Alexis need to know about her twin flame journey right now? Please and thank you. Karmic, tough lessons, codependency, not being true to oneself, avoiding shadow work. Now, this could be your person, right? Avoiding the shadow work, avoiding the tough decisions or staying in codependent patterns. Let's keep going with this, though. What else does Alexis need to know about her connection? Please and thank you. Daydreaming. We've got daydreaming. I want to know more about this. I want to understand what this is about. So let's go ahead and grab another one of these cards. What is this daydreaming pertaining to for Alexis in person on her twin flame journey? cat and mouse, runner chaser. I feel that in a way, to be honest, I just feel like this is you dreaming about things being better, or maybe imagining that things are going to get better. And I get the impression that with your person, things are still difficult, meaning there are still so many obstacles that your person is not working through what they need to work through. And that it's not that things are worse than you're imagining. I feel like it's that things are not getting better right now, that there is this sense of avoiding the work from the part of your person, avoiding the lessons, avoiding facing the true feelings on the inside. So that's what your person is avoiding. It could mean too that they are just living in a fantasy world, thinking that they can have their cake and eat it too, something like that. But that's what's happening in your connection. Okay, so Aries 11 is the next one up. And I want to welcome those of you that are just joining the live stream. Hello and welcome. And I'm glad you found the channel because I changed the name, at least of the logo, and the header is changed. So you might be coming to the channel going, who is this? What is this? I don't understand this. Everything's pink now. Okay, so Aries 11 asked for another card, message card from AD. So we're going to look at that. So this is from AD to Aries 11, AD's higher self, AD's guardian angels and spirit guides. AD, what is your message to Aries 11? Union. Here we go. Please send me, this is from AD. Please send me energetic support. Use the frequency of love to uplift me because I need your help. So this is AD asking for help to help them get into a higher vibrational frequency. And you can do this through meditation. It's very simple. Do this through meditation. On my YouTube channel, a long, long time ago, maybe in a galaxy far, far away, I did a heart chakra healing meditation for twin flames. So you can look that up on my channel and do that one. All right. So Girl 21 Country says feelings and messages from Chad. Perfect. 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 Okay. So we're going to do that. We're going to get feelings first. Let's go to the tarot and Chad's higher self, Chad's guardian angels and spirit guides. Chad, what are your feelings toward Girl 21? Please and thank you. We've got Four of Wands in reverse. It says people divided, disunion. It could mean he's having family problems of his family of origin. I feel like he does feel a little bit of disconnect from you. I don't know if you're feeling that too, that there's this sense of disconnect. It could be because of physical distance, right? It could just be physical distance. But it is this feeling of not being together. And I don't think that's a welcome thing. I don't think the not being together is welcome in his eyes. He's not liking not being together. So I think that's where that's coming from. Let's see. Let's go to this card deck for Chad. Chad's higher self, Chad's guardian angels and spirit guides. Chad, from your highest spiritual space, what do you need to say to Girl 21 Country, please? I made the wrong decision and I can't stop kicking myself. Again, I have a feeling this has to do with the physical distance now. Maybe when you guys were in physical proximity, he felt like he wanted to make a different choice, a different decision, and he didn't. And he's kicking himself in the head now. So, Chad, what else do you need to say to Girl 21? You are the one. I know we are meant to be together. Yeah. So that is the wrong decision that he's referring to, is that he didn't say this to you. He didn't tell you. He didn't follow through with this thought, right? That's what he's kicking himself over. That's why he's feeling the disharmony, the disunion, the physical distance is something that he's feeling even stronger right now. Okay, so upcoming, we have Sandra and we have EQ and we have Falana. Hello to Falana. Hello to Jennifer, Rays of Sunshine Healing. Thank you for being here. We have, wait a minute. Hold on, sorry. Okay, here, yes. We have Alexis, and we have Jennifer. Awesome possum. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go to Sandra up here. Michelle, I want to know if there is anything coming up for me in the next 6 months in general. Wow, okay. So let's go to the tarot cards here and ask that. What does Sandra need to know to learn and to grow for the next 6 months? What is upcoming? What does she need to pay attention to, look out for? What happens to be going on in her life in the upcoming 6 months? Please and thank you. Wow. Hello, Sandra. We've got the 2 of Cups. That is the first one that came out. All right. What else is happening for Sandra in the coming 6 months? Please and thank you. What does she need to know? Ace of Pentacles. Wow. I like both of these, Sandra. Both of these are very positive, very uplifting and positive energies. So 2 of Cups, reunion, reconciliation, 2 souls coming together. I think there's going to be a reunion with your person. I don't know where your person is residing right now. I know you said that they didn't make, or Michael did not make the move yet. I have a feeling you guys are just going to move forward with it. There's going to be a union. And the Ace of Pentacles is about a new opportunity. And this is a solid opportunity. This is like, could be a new job offer for you. It could be that offer to come together, to live together, to be together. This offer could literally be something of monetary value that enables you to then move wherever you want to move, something like that. But it all looks very positive. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, EQ says messages from my person. All right, EQ, let's do that. So we're going to go to this deck. EQ's person's higher self. What do you need to say to EQ? Please and thank you. I know you're losing patience. EQ's person, what do you need to say to EQ? Did I lose you? Oh my gosh. Okay, so EQ, your person's definitely feeling it. Your person is feeling your emotions and feeling you pull away and feeling you getting frustrated and impatient, and they are feeling that. So if you're wondering if they can sense your emotions or the energy of this, they can definitely feel that. All right. So we are going to Falana's. So Falana says, hey, Michelle, I've been struggling with whether to reach out or keep. I'm imagining that means waiting for Dasmine to reach out. I'd love some guidance and messages around that, please. Thanks. Okay. So I'm imagining you guys are in some sort of separation from the context of that question. So let's ask first if it's in your highest good to reach out. So is it in Falana's best and highest good to reach out to Dasmine, please? And whoa. Well, the first thing that came out is the outcome may be different than you now imagine. Let me ask the question again. Is it in Falana's best and highest good to reach out to Dasmon first? Let me reshuffle. Nothing was really coming out. Is it in Falana's best and highest good to reach out to Dasmon first? So the answer you got is the choice is yours. The choice is yours. And then the one that flew out was the outcome may look different than you now imagine. Now, this can mean the outcome looking different. It could mean that the outcome could be better than you imagine. So it says your angels want you to know that you're on the right track. The options you're presented with will not deter you from your life path. In fact, you may have lessons to learn with any of these choices. Choose with your heart. So the outcome card is about having faith and the wisdom of faith. But let's just see where you guys are at right now on your journey together. And maybe that'll give us some insight to the question. So where are Falana and Dasmon at? Look at this. We got a twin flame card. This is so interesting. So it says infinite soul bond, union, unconditional love, intense soul lessons, triggering and becoming one. So again, Falana, I don't think the answer is yes or no solidly. The answer is choose with your heart. You can't go wrong. There might be lessons on choosing to reach out first, and there might be lessons on waiting, holding back, and letting him reach out to you. So there you go. I hope that was helpful. All right. So we have Alexis upcoming. We have Jennifer. Oh, Falana said, I literally just pulled that card. That is so funny. Which card are you referring to, Falana? Are you referring to the outcome card or the choice card? So Alexis is coming up next, then Jennifer, then Girl 21 Country, then EQ. Oh, Falana said the choice card. Okay, so wow, I keep pulling the Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands, Faith. Okay, thanks, Michelle. Okay, cool. That's hilarious that you pulled that card too. That's really funny. Okay, so I mean, that's spot on then, right? I mean, it means that is definitely for you, that card was meant for you. Okay, so Alexis up here says, wisdom from my guides or advice for me, any messages around the full moon in Sag. Okay, cool. Let's do that, Alexis. Let's do it. Well, I really like the angel therapy cards around the moon cycles because I feel like the energy of the angel therapy cards are very lunar in nature, just based on Archangel Raphael, who is the healing archangel rather. So I do feel that this is a very yin energy. The heart chakra is yin in nature. So let's go ahead and find out, what does Alexis need to know around the Sagittarius full moon to grow, to learn, to expand in many ways, like Sagittarius is about expansion and growth. We've got cut your cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. That's the first one. Cut your cords. Cut your cords. Okay, for number 2, for Alexis, and learning and growing on her journey, on her path. I need to reshuffle. Nothing's like falling out here. For the Sagittarius full moon. Base chakra. So that's the root chakra, the base chakra, the root chakra. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. Wow, we have a lot of energy surrounding fear and getting rid of fear at this time. Oh my goodness, Alexis, getting rid of that fear. Okay, so what does Alexis need to know around the Sagittarius full moon? Earth angel, you are a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. Earth angel. You know, here's the thing. This is something that I've known, but it's something that, like, I was doing this guided meditation, and it was a Steve Noble meditation. If you've never done the Steve Noble guided meditations, they're amazing. They're really good. And one thing that stuck out, and this was like a 42 or 43-minute meditation. It was long. And one thing that stuck out, that struck me in a way that it's never struck me before, is that we are earth angels, right? We're light workers, we're earth angels. And most of us have base chakra issues, root chakra issues of like providing for ourselves. And one of the benefits of being an earth angel, being a light worker, is that we are provided for. Like, we are provided for, we are supported because we're light workers. And you have to accept and agree to that you are provided for. So most of us have base chakra issues, but if you flip it around and like go in with the expectation that you are provided for, because by virtue of coming into this world as a light worker, you shouldn't have to worry about money. Like, it's just provided for you with the acceptance that it is. It's usually us getting in our own way of not accepting that it is. Did I just make sense there? It made a lot more sense in my head. I don't know if that made sense. But that was a really recent realization for me through that meditation. So there you are. And look, we have 7 people watching and 7 thumbs up, 7. I love it. Lucky, lucky numbers. All right. So we have, Jennifer, who says, messages from Joe, please. Okay, cool. All right. So let's do, what shall we do, Jennifer? What are we feeling? What are we feeling here? What is Joe wanting to say? I'm feeling this white deck over here that I haven't yet taken out. So Jennifer and Joe. Oh man, where are we? Okay. Joe's higher self, Joe's guardian angels and spirit guides. Joe, what do you need to say to Jennifer, please and thank you? Joe, what do you need to say to Jennifer? What do you think of me right now? What do you think of me right now? That's interesting. I feel that that is insecurity, feeling a bit insecure. He is doubting himself. Wow, what did I just say? That is I could not have like repeated that and have it. I'm blown away. That is nuts. I just feel so intimidated by our connection. What did I just say? He's doubting himself. He's doubting himself. So he doesn't know really what you think of him right now. He is so intimidated by the connection. He's having a lot of self-doubt right now. Tons of self-doubt. Yeah, there you go, Joe. Sorry. Okay, here we are. Girl 21. All right, it's Girl 21 Country. Messages from angels and guides. I'm moving forward on our twin flame journey the upcoming week. Okay, so let's do that. And let's see what's happening. I feel like we need a tarot card first. So let's get a tarot card first and see what's happening. Girl 21, country, and Chad for the upcoming week, please and thank you. Five of Cups, wallowing in self-pity, wallowing in negative emotions. It's going to be an emotional time for healing, like healing emotions, healing the past, healing past disappointments. You know, I feel like this could be you, but I definitely feel it's Chad based on the other cards that we saw, that there is this sense of healing those negative emotions because in a way, he may feel that he missed the boat. He may feel that he missed the boat. So what else can Girl 21 expect with the connection with Chad this upcoming week? Social media, spying on you, communicating online, obsession. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't even know if you're on social media or if you're on a thread. It could even be through like a chat thread or something like that. But he is definitely trying to figure out what is going on, what's happening with you. What else is going on with Girl 21 Country and Chad? Love potion, head over heels, falling in love, infatuation, obsession. It's funny because on the social media card, there's also the word obsession. There is also the word obsession. Again, I don't know if you're the one that's obsessed at this point, but there's a lot of deep emotions here of missing the mark, of disappointment. I just think the best way, if you are happening to be in one of these emotions this week, because of course I'm not talking to Chad. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm talking to him. I don't know. Maybe he's watching this. But I think the best way is to let bygones be bygones, like let the past be in the past. And as hard as that sounds, right? It's so much easier to say it than actually to do it. But I feel like it's time to move those emotions forward and just the past is in the past. It's gone. It's done. It's over with. There's nothing we can do now. Let's just focus on the present and moving forward. So we have EQ. Does my person want a relationship with me? Okay, let's have a look-see to see. So EQ's person. Do you want to have a romantic relationship with EQ right now? Please and thank you. Oh, here we go. We don't have a straight up answer, EQ. We've got the info will come to you soon. The orchestration of the whole universe is beautiful but complex. It must come together. Wait, sorry. Let me back up. If you knew the intricacies of all that must come together to make things happen, you would be astounded. You must wait patiently and lovingly for the information you seek to come to you. Relax and watch the beauty of life's events unfold before you. So that is your answer. Okay, so let's go ahead and look down the chat line and see what's up. All right, so we have Sandra. And we're celebrating Girl 21's second month of being a member. And we're going to do bonus card for Girl 21. And Alexis. Okay, we've got Beta. Hello to Beta. Oh, where do we go here? Oh, yeah. Okay, we've got Beta and we've got Girl 21. And EQ. Hello again. Okay. So let's see. I was just reading Girl 21's notes. That was the first time being together. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Yep. All right. I got it. I'm reading your message, Girl 21. That makes a lot of sense why he's feeling the regret, right? Why he's feeling regretful. Okay. So let's go to Sandra. And guidance or advice regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, perfect. I love that. Like I said, I really like the angel therapy cards. We're going to use those for the full moon in Sag. So Sandra's higher self, Sandra's guardian angels and spirit guides. What does Sandra need to know for her personally during the full moon in Sagittarius? Vegetarian or vegan? This could just be about eating more fruits and vegetables or changing your diet to all organic food and getting rid of pesticides and herbicides and the likes of that. It could be a recommendation to try vegetarianism or vegan or going vegan. It says fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. So that's the first one. Elevating your spiritual frequency through food. And I think that even if that is too hard, as an Ayurvedic lifestyle counselor, I always recommend doing the easy things first. So the easy things would be like eliminating sugar or eliminating soda if you drink soda or eliminating alcohol if you drink alcohol. So just doing the easy things first before going full-fledged vegetarian if that's not on your radar, right? Okay, so what does Sandra need to know during this full moon in Sagittarius? Crystals. The energy of crystals supports and helps you in this present situation. So I've never done this, Sandra. My sister, this is her specialty. Some people during the full moon phases and the new moon phases, they do a crystal grid. And I mean, it's a lot of crystals to buy. Sometimes you can get kits, I think, to do a crystal grid. But it's really powerful from what I understand. It's like you can really generate a lot of energy surrounding an intention you have doing a crystal grid during a full moon or a new moon phase. So that might be something that could be helpful for you, or go to a crystal shop and wave your hands over the crystals that are there and just whatever you're attracted to, whichever you're drawn to, maybe buy one crystal that you're really drawn to and keep that energy with you through this full moon phase, if that makes sense. But definitely modifying your diet, I think, is going to help you a lot. Again, I don't know how you eat already, but that's the recommendation straight from your angels. All right, so we're going to do a bonus card for Girl 21 Country and Chad. And let's see here. So Girl 21 Country and Chad, Chad's higher self, Chad's guardian angels and spirit guides. Chad, what do you need to say to Girl 21, please and thank you? $11, karmic ties. I'm accessing past life wisdom. It's helping me understand things with a new perspective. He's accessing past life wisdom. That is really interesting. I don't know how he's doing this. It could be intuitive. It could be in his dreams. Yeah, there's just something he's understanding at a better perspective, at a deeper perspective, and a deeper level. All right, so let's go to Alexis. Where are we here? Okay, so we've got Alexis. Messages or wisdom from my guides on current twin flame connection with Nathan. Okay, cool. Let's do that. So Sandra said, good advice. Thank you. That really pertains to me right now. Okay, excellent. I'm glad that it pertains to you. All right, so Alexis wants to know current wisdom for the twin flame journey. Let's do that. So I feel the first card we need to get is a tarot card. So what does Alexis need to know as wisdom for her twin flame connection? Alexis's guardian angels and spirit guides, twin flame angels, and romance angels. Two of Swords, frozen with indecision, an unclear path, withholding, avoidance, stalemate, obstacles, and impasse. So I want to get something like a qualifier surrounding this because I'm not really sure how you can mitigate this. So what else does Alexis need to know regarding this Two of Swords for her twin flame connection? The Wheel of Fortune upright, a decisive moment. So we're talking about indecision and decision. Indecision and decision. I feel very strongly that you may come to a crossroads, Alexis. You may just come to a crossroads with this journey, with your person, of course, right? The journey we don't really choose. The journey chooses us. And then we work through our stuff. We work through it. But with your person, you may have to come to a decisive moment. And karma just might bring you to that decisive moment where you're like, I am done with this for now. I'm not even going to pay any attention to him right now. He's got to work through his garbage and I need to work through mine. Yeah, we've got engagement. Again, I don't know if he is engaged. I don't know if he is married, but it may come to pass because I was wondering what the Wheel of Fortune was about. It could come to pass that he actually asks his person to marry him rather. I don't know if they're already married, but maybe the decisive moment is because he's already married, or the decisive moment is because he's getting engaged to be married. But I have a feeling that there is this decisive moment of like you being in indecision about him and going, I need to make a decision. I need to make a decision. The other thing about full moons, because the moon is in opposition to the sun, is that it is about making decisions. Like it forces us to make certain decisions. So again, you just might be there sooner rather than later needing to make a decision about this. And if it is to cut it off for now, it's just like, I got to work on my stuff. He's got to work on his stuff. It just has to happen that way. Okay, so, oh yes, he's married. Okay, so that's what that card was about, right? It's about him being married, and maybe you're just like, I gotta cut him out right now. It's like, cut him out completely, work on my stuff, go into total separation, no communication. I mean, you can make the decision to keep going with it. That's what I'm saying. But karma might take you in the other direction. Okay, so. Beta, hello. Oops, wait a minute. I'm trying to give you a heart. I don't know what's happening here. Okay. Any tips for having more energy and focus, please? Okay, so Beta, I took out a different deck this time for the full moon in Sag, or Sagittarius full moon. It is called the Angel Therapy. And we are going to use that to help you understand Beta. So Beta's higher self, highest self, rather. I don't know if you're he or she, or they or them, or whatever pronouns there happen to be out there that I don't know about yet. because things are continually evolving and changing. Beta's higher self. What does Beta need to know for better energy and focus? Okay, nothing's coming out. Ooh. All right, you know what? I'm putting these aside. We're going to reshuffle because I don't think I was properly shuffled. But if that's the case, we are going to keep those. If we are going to keep those, because I don't know. I feel like we need to maybe keep those. Okay, so here is the bottom line, Beta. The bottom line is your angels and spirit guides want you to ascend into higher, sorry for that, higher spiritual energy. I'm going to say that again. Your guardian angels, your spirit guides want you to ascend into higher spiritual energy. So we've got Earth Angel, which is about being a light worker, and we got the crown chakra, which is, it's a higher spiritual energy because you're opening up to the universe, pouring it in. But in order for that to happen, you need to modify your diet. And this is the card that flew out along with the Earth Angel card. This is the card that flew out. And this is about the modification of your diet. Now, it could be all organic foods. It could be getting rid of sugar, getting rid of alcohol, getting rid of recreational drugs. It could be going vegan or vegetarian. And again, I think, if I'm not mistaken, sometime in the recent past, maybe the past month or two, your angels did give you a recommendation about modifying diet. So it says, fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. So I think they want you to go here all the way up to the crown. And look at that full moon there. Look at that full moon. But the foods, lifestyle choices that you're making are somehow preventing that from happening. So there you are. Not always a fun message to receive if your resistance is there. Okay. I've been eating more fish. Okay, cool. What is Zerself? I don't understand that. I'm like, what is that? Okay. Girl 21 is next. So got Girl 21. And Girl 21 says, any final messages from Chad? Okay, let's do it. Let us go with it. Oh, Jennifer, did we do a last call? I totally did not see the time fly. We're having so much fun here. I did not see the time fly. Okay, so final messages from Chad. I think what shall we do? I am really mostly feeling drawn to this deck. So Chad's higher self, Chad's guardian angels and spirit guides. Chad, what do you need to say to Girl 21 Country? I feel like I'm going in circles. Yeah, he's caught up in his head. He's caught up in his thoughts. He's caught up in his head. Chad, what do you need to say to Girl 21? I'm planning to take action soon. Interesting. Chad, what do you need to say to Girl 21? I see other people in you. That means you remind him of somebody. Now, again, this could be a trigger because it could be like, oh, you remind me of my ex-girlfriend, or oh, you remind me of my mother, or you remind me, you know what I mean? So like sometimes a lot of the triggers that happen with twin flames, especially, sometimes this happens with soulmates, but a lot of the triggers can be like they see patterns, or you see patterns, right? Or you see the patterns that you're like, oh my God, this behavior is just like the person I had I was in a relationship with like 2 decades ago, and I'm seeing the same patterns happening again. Why does this person remind me of that person from 2 decades ago? Right? So I think there's some of that going on as well. Okay, so let's go to EQ, and then who do we have here? EQ. Okay, then we have Laura. So Laura and Alexis. And all right, it looks like Alexis right now is the last person that has submitted a super chat or super sticker. So for now, I will say Alexis is the last person since we just did the last call. Let's give it a minute or two. But we're at EQ right now. Messages from my person. Okay, let's do that. I'm feeling this one, EQ. So EQ's higher self, EQ's guardian angels and spirit guides, EQ's person. What do you need to say to EQ? Please and thank you. I just want to be with you, period. I just want to be with you, period. I really like that. That's like so to the point, right? It's like EQ's person. What do you want to say to EQ? I can't sleep at night because I'm worried about our connection. How do we make this work? That is funny. So your person knows that they want to be with you. They understand they want to be with you, but they just don't understand how it'll all work out. They lack faith is what it is. Like they lack faith in their higher power, because when we have faith in a higher power, we realize that it's not up to us to make it work out. Like it's gonna work out if it's gonna work out. We'll get the brilliant ideas, right? But when somebody's trying to like micromanage that, it's a lot of control, which is ego stuff. It's not spiritual stuff. So Laura says, message from my DM. Let's do that, Laura. And I like your little hippo sticker. That's very cute. So Laura's higher self, Laura's guardian angels and spirit guides. Laura's DM, what is your message to Laura, please? It's hard for me too. I feel like I need, what is hard? What is hard? What is hard? Let's just see. I'm sorry. I'm pulling you a second card because I didn't feel I had the answer there. So Laura's DM to Laura. You are my lighthouse. Well, if you guys are in separation, that's why it's hard, because they really look to you for the spiritual light. The spiritual light. And that's why it's hard for them, because when they're away from you, when they feel that separation, that means they don't have a really good relationship with spirit. They look to you as their spiritual guide, if you will. Okay, so you're welcome, Girl 21 Country. Absolutely. All right, so Alexis is the last one for tonight, guys. We have more messages regarding the twin flame connection. So I'm imagining that you want me to clarify. I'm trying to think of, I don't even know what. Well, let's just say that. Let's just say clarity on the last reading for Alexis and Nathan. And to that end, we will pull from this deck clarity for Alexis and Nathan. and what's going on in the twin flame connection. We've got the 10 of Pentacles again, which is about family, is about legacy, is about being together. Okay. So again, if we're talking about marriage, if we're talking about family, then this certainly, I mean, it could, let's clarify this. What is this pertaining to Alexis and Nathan right now? How is this pertaining? We've got the Magician card. Okay. How is this pertaining to Alexis and Nathan right now? Knight of Cups, a card of romance. So the message that's coming through the strongest right now, with the 10 of Pentacles coming out first, is your person is happily married or married, and in this, the Magician is past life stuff. With the 10 of Pentacles, it's about reminiscing about past lives where maybe you and he were together. I don't know if you've gotten past life readings for you and your person, but the other energy that's coming through with the Knight of Cups is like, okay, let me just explain about the Knight of Cups. It's a very immature love energy. It's a romantic energy, but it is an energy that's very much living in the fantasy of romance, which with the 10 of Pentacles is telling me that he does think that he can have his cake and eat it too. Like, he does think that. He thinks that it's absolutely possible to still be committed and married and still have a romance on the side. And part of that has to do with past lives. I feel like part of it has to do with, well, in a past life, I did this with Alexis, so why would it be any different now? So again, I feel like that decision card we got earlier about you making a decision, I feel like that is probably what this is entailing. Like, maybe his decision is, I want to stay married and I want to have a relationship with you. Maybe that's not the decision you want to make, right? So again, that's the interpretation, at least. Okay, so I'm reading Laura's little message here. He sent me a song where the lyrics said, "You are my lighthouse." Oh my gosh, that is totally crazy. That, yeah, he said you're his light. You are his lighthouse. That is crazy. Okay. So Penelope will be the last super chat for the evening. And welcome to your first super sticker. Yay for Penelope and first super sticker. So Penelope, who is celebrating with her first super sticker on the live stream, is saying messages regarding my twin flame Isaiah and where we are on the journey right now, please. Okay, so let's get a tarot card and let's see where you are on the twin flame journey. So for Penelope and Isaiah, please, Penelope's guardian angels, Isaiah's guardian angels, twin flame angels, and romance angels, can you please help Penelope understand where Penelope and Isaiah are at on their twin flame journey right now? We've got 5 of Swords, which I don't like. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. It says not by the rules, not playing by the rules. Another thing about the 5 of Swords, it is considered to be like the gossip card. So it could be about other people interfering with your connection with Isaiah. It could also literally be like double player, like someone who's playing many ends of this story and not being 100% upfront about it. Again, if that's not the case, if you and Isaiah are hunky dory, if you and Isaiah are thick as thieves, it could be that other people have poor intentions, or other people are gossiping behind your back, or other people have another agenda when it comes to your relationship with him or his relationship with you. So again, it could be any of those interpretations, hard to tell, but it's not an easy energy to overcome, because if it's directly involved with you and your person, that means someone is not playing by the rules. And if it isn't, it means that other people are trying to sabotage the relationship, if that makes sense. So, again, not easy to overcome. It can certainly be overcome, but at least you'll be aware of that in the very least. It is 5:55 here in Southern California, Pacific time. Yay, fives mean big changes ahead. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. Thank you to Jennifer, Rays of Sunshine Healing, for moderating this and every live stream. And hey, I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate it. And I'm not just saying that. Some people just say, oh, I appreciate you guys being here. But no, I really appreciate you guys being here and supporting the channel. I am in a time of transition in my channel, as you noticed, right? I'm transitioning themes of this channel, as you have noticed. And it's not an easy feat to do on YouTube. The reason being, the algorithm does not recognize it when you change themes. So anything you can do to help and support this channel during this phase of transition is what I meant to say, is well appreciated, because the monetization stuff is not coming in during this time, because there are so few views of each video. So I really appreciate all the support that you give. And I recognize that. I see that. Thank you so much, guys. And I'll see you on Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific for Twin Flame Tarot Readings Live. I'll see you real soon. Have a great night. Bye.